He did a video yesterday or today. I think it was yesterday that I thought was really good. Talking about her, Candace and her friends are playing the race card. And I told y'all a long time ago, Candace was going to start playing the race card. And she didn't let me down.
When it comes to racism, you know, everybody has had what to say about what was going on in 2020, Black Lives Matter, all this new wokeism and what they've been doing with race. It's specifically on the right, but on the left, you know, this was outrageous and everything was being blamed on heterosexual white males. They're the problem. They're everything. Patrick Bet-David was on Fox News not too long ago, and he brought something to the light that I think everybody should see. I think when you see this, this is going to change the way that you look at these people. I mean, it must change the way that you look at them because you cannot take them serious anymore.
Don't take them seriously.
After seeing what he actually says. And he said the quiet part out loud, and most people never even think about it. I want you to see this. Roll clip 5.
This whole thing, they talk about the white culture and, you know, let me tell you, it's all about the white culture, this, and, you know, we have a problem with this. Every one of these guys, as much as they bash the white culture in America, they only marry white people. Kamala Harris's spouse, white. Ilhan Omar's spouse, white. You know, AOC spouse, white.
The problem is that this is the hypocrisy that they put out there, right? And that's the problem. The other issue is that their white heterosexual husbands are supporting them in the rhetoric. This is what I'm trying to get you guys to understand. These people are so fake. They're so disingenuous. Now, that's on the left. When we go to the right, I want you to see how, now I noticed this. I noticed this Candace Owens, she went on the Breakfast Club and she made a few different, race baiting comments, you know, basically like, oh, black people, we need to wake up. They did to us. She had completely during the 2020 election cycle distanced herself from the black community in multiple ways, right? She was probably the most, and even back then when I was a fan of Candace, I would love to pull up maybe some of the emails. I will prove to you. I always felt I did not like the way she was speaking to the black community. I'm from the hood, right? So I grew up there. I get just as annoyed as she was, and how many other people who come from the hood, right, are also about black culture. However, I didn't think that the way that she went about it, the way that she spoke to the black community was very good. But, you know, as soon as it became convenient for Candace Owens to start saying, oh, well, I'm black, and this is the reason why they wouldn't like, hold up, wouldn't you just speaking against that? Wouldn't you speak against that? I don't even think I have the asset ready. But anyway, I want to get into Nick Fuentes. So Nick Fuentes and Hassan Piker also, I think Hassan Piker is a registered Democrat, and Nick Fuentes is now becoming a Democrat. Now, Nick Fuentes has gone on record talking about how bad all other races are, not every single one, but he definitely talks about how low black people are, their IQ and their this and that. And there's no secret that he doesn't like Jews as well. And obviously Indians, he obviously didn't like Vivek Ramaswamy, him and his wife, whatever the case is. He has, you know, he's pretty much as much of a racist that you could possibly say, or a bigot, or whatever the case is. But anyway, Nick Fuentes, Hassan Piker, who is a Muslim American male. I don't know what his actual, background is. I'm going to look into it after this. I have to show you this clip and watch how fast these guys change up in order to win or to deflect the argument. Watch how the race becomes convenient to whatever argument they're in. Bro, slot 2.
I am a tall, white, heterosexual male, which puts me in a no marginalized category.
I'd like the Republican Party to win me back. Should be easy enough, shouldn't it? I'm a white man.
Sometimes you can't be talking like that, white baby. See, this is what I mean. First of all, suck my okay? I'm a Muslim American who gets called.
I thought you was just white. So now you get to hide behind your Muslim American because, I know what it's like to be discriminated against. He was just a white male. This is what I'm trying to get you guys to understand.
The terrorists every day.
You're saying you're a white supremacist? I'm not a white supremacist. I'm excellent.
So what did Nick just say? He was white. We just stopped the video now, and I'm showing you. Nick says, oh, I'm not a white supremacist. I'm Mexican. My last name is Fuentes.
I realize at a certain point that it's because I'm brown.
You're a white.
Because I'm brown. Hassan Piker just said because I'm brown. You guys got
from the boogie down.
Bring that back. All right. He says because I'm brown. Listen to this. This is what I'm telling you. When it's convenient, they will use it.
A white, privileged little piece of and you have taken this road.
No, Mexican.
Ladies and gentlemen, you just can't make the stuff up. And this is part of the reason why I don't debate so much, because, you know, people always say, oh, bring somebody on you can debate. I'm not against it. I was debating somebody on the plane not too long ago on my way back here to Israel, which I am home. I'm, you know, happy to be back home in the studio. I was on the road for a while. But anyway, the problem with debating sometimes, and I see this a lot in religious debating and apologetics and different things like that, which I enjoy. Who doesn't enjoy a good debate, right? However, there's a few different issues. One of the things is we never get to all the material. You never get to all the material inside of it. And sometimes you have to cut certain things off. There's a lot of cliffhangers in debates because you only have a little bit of time to be able to get out all the information. But another things are when you engage in these type of conversations that these individuals were having that were probably, you know, uncomfortable. They were very comfortable to have them in you know, very, aggressive conversations. However, the other issue is that a lot of times you have to be willing to withhold certain information or to be able to maneuver things that you may not agree with all the time in order for you to win the debate, meaning that the target or the destination, the goal of the debate is to win the debate.
Right.
It's not about truth anymore, right? And so that's why you could catch people like this in hostile moments when they're having a conversation and it's no longer about the truth that they've been talking about or the truth that they have expressed to be their truth. Then immediately race becomes, oh, I'm not white. And this is what's so funny. Everybody finally, they have a way to conveniently not be white when it works in their favor. Or conveniently, oh, I'm black. Kamala Harris. Like Trump was saying, all this time she was Indian the whole entire time, and now all of a sudden she's black. This is what I'm saying. People are disingenuous, and right now we're having a very, very tough time with trust. I actually quoted Omar Al-Khattori, who said that we're in a trust recession. So hard to listen to these people. And these people have diehard audiences, by the way. Millions of people listen to these people. And I can show you here, and within a few seconds, it's the world of information age. It's the world of the internet. You could go right now and see that these people are dishonest people. And they're using it all to their advantage. I'm so sorry. I just can't stand it. Anyway, we're back. Make sure you like, subscribe, hype this, share this with everybody that you know. And again, until next time, make sure you serve God. I live trying. I'll see you in the next clip. You just watched the clip from the Nissan Black show. If you want to see a full
I'll make
episode,
sure the link is down in the description
right
as
here.
well. I'll drop it in here right now. But I will make sure that we make it available to you all in the description of this video. Shout out to him. Now, I think it's interesting because there are other people who have also started speaking out about the idea of just debating for debate's sake. And, you know, hey, I've been caught up in it as well. I've even platformed people that I felt were really good debaters, but their really good debate was only the fact that they were able to properly handle the people that they were debating with, not that they were pursuing truth or seeking to bring somebody to a greater understanding of what it was that they were missing, nothing of that nature. Thank you so much for tuning in to another episode of the JWhit Podcast. If you enjoyed today's show, please do me a favor and hit me up with that 3-piece special. Like the video, subscribe, and of course, share it with somebody who would also enjoy this type of content. And make sure you leave a comment because I do pin the best comments to the top. So thank you so much for tuning in today. And until next time, everybody, grace and peace.